Hey folks, I got a new knife for you. What I have here is the Tucson, I know, shocker, Tucson TS 559. I think this just came out, maybe last week. If you follow Tucson on their Instagram, they just posted pictures of this. So it's now, as of this recording, available. This comes in at a whopping $99. $99, and you get this pretty unique knife. Pretty unique knife. So it's got this sheep's foot blade. It's got a blackened stonewash finish. It got the blackened titanium. Yes, it's all titanium. Titanium pocket clip. Excuse me. Titanium back spacer. It also has that blackened finish on it. You can see that the pocket clip not only is milled with this checkering to match the milling on the handle, which is pretty sweet, it's also hidden hardware. Nice. How do you get that for 99 bucks? Jesus. Yeah, if you guys have custom suits, you know that is a desired effect when they do checkering, you know, on suits, and the checkering matches along with the sleeves. That's what this is similar to. Now it's got a neat, nice design right here. Beautiful blade. It is 14C28N, which is a Sandvik steel. Sandvik steel is usually used for like surgical steel. So that means it's easy to sharpen if you guys don't know. It's got, the 14 is for 14% chromium, meaning it's got some corrosion resistance, right? So the C is for carbon and the N is for nitrogen, which means it's got high hardness. It's got this pretty unique thumb hole, which is almost like a marrying of like a pill-shaped thumb hole and the Spyderco thumb hole. It flies out nicely, which is my favorite to deploy knives. It's also got a front flipper if that's what you're into. I'm not. It's got a flipper tab, which is really small, which is nice, right? So you can flick it that way. You can middle flick it. I am not even gonna do that because that's so, I don't like it. But this flipper tab is funny because you have to, when you flip it, you have to get your finger out of the way, or else this nipple will bump into it. See? You got to be pretty quick. Just get your finger out of the way. So it's got a flat grind. Nice flat grind on that. Beautiful. Overall length on this bad boy is about 7.8 inches. The blade is 3.1 inches. Again, just beautiful titanium. It is, I guess you could call that a liner lock. So there's a steel lock insert in there. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't look like it's got lightning pockets in it. It does weigh about 5.5 ounces. I don't know, it's just pretty cool. I saw it, they do offer this in this black and tie, black and blade, and also in silver. I mean silver, gray color with satin steel. So, but this looks pretty badass. I don't think anyone's reviewed it yet, not that I've seen anyway. Only on Instagram I've seen, I think the designer, Night Morning Design, maybe it was a Tucson that did it, but pretty sleek design, like a car, it looks like the Batmobile. Look at that thing, doesn't it? That's what it looks like to me. If I had to criticize, you know, the hardware should have been blackened too, but I have a feeling that was last minute. They said, you know, let's blacken it, let's see what it looks like blackened, so they just left the hardware the way it was. Beautiful. I mean, I love it. You know, I'm a fan of Tucson knives. You know, I love this sheep's foot design. Again, this is like the poor man's version of the Yohimbo. You know, if you're into that science of fighting where the maker or the designer of the Yohimbo said that this cutting edge is better for defensive tactics because the edge the cutting edge is maintained. It doesn't trail off. I mean, by virtue of its sheep's foot pattern. So if that's something that you're into, there is some jimping here. It does have a thumb ramp here, no jimping, but it doesn't need it. I believe it's on bearings. I'm not sure. I couldn't find it. I didn't take it apart, but it doesn't, it doesn't drop down shut. So could it be on washers, which, I wouldn't be opposed to that because I love washers too. But just a quick overview for you guys of Batman's knife vehicle. Look at that. Look how that just blends in. That is pretty. It's like something out of the Labyrinth, if you know what I'm talking about, when the little girl's looking for the wall and she goes, oh, that was quite easy. All right, guys, enough silliness. Peace.